Hello and good evening. I'm Lalit Magazine and back again this evening to talk about another book. This time I have in my hands a collaborative effort between Santosh Bakaya and Ramendra Kumar. Both of them, as you know, are very popular writers in their own ways, and they have entertained their readers to no extent, to a great extent, I must say. And I don't have to tell you much about them because you already know a lot about them. In any case, this book was earlier published as a Kindle book, and it did well on Kindle. And now the writers decided that they would like to have a printed version of it. And that was a good thing to do because it's very, very nice when you have a hard copy in your hands and it feels so good. I have read the Kindle edition and I feel that while holding this book in my hand, I feel that I'll enjoy reading it more. This book has been updated in the sense that there are a couple of essays or stories which have been added to it, making it more entertaining. It is humor at its best, and surprisingly, both Santosh and Ramendra Kumar are known for their humor, but as I was saying, surprisingly, because we have Ramendra Kumar, you all know, he is a cancer survivor, and he has gone through a lot, he is still going through a lot, and yet his sense of humor is as good as it ever was. In fact, it has even become better. So I must say kudos to Ramendra Kumar for having kept his sense of humor alive, for having kept his spirits alive, and at the same time for keeping his family happy and not worried all the time about his ailment. So I must say, hats off to him. And I tell you that Ramendra Kumar is a very good friend. Also, both Santosh and Ramendra are very good friends, buddies in fact. And they have a love-hate relationship. They keep quarreling, fighting, and all kinds of things. But in the end, they're, of course, very, very good friends. So it is natural for them to come together and write a book or co-author a book. So congratulations to them. And this is the book. It's called Melange of Mavericks and Mutants. And the famous author Anirban Bhattacharya has written a blurb for it, and he says MMM, that is Melange of Mavericks and Mutants. He is shortened into MMM, and I'm sure this book will later on be popular as MMM, is endearing, funny, emotional, but about everything real. So this is important. He says it's real, and that is what catches our attention. That whatever these two writers have written here is true, is a fact, is something which really happened. This book has been published by Authors Press, and they have done a very good job of it. You can see it here in my hands, and very good print, very good paper. Thanks to Sudarshan Cherry for having taken personal interest in this publication, as he always does. And the foreword and the introduction have been written by famous people like Ampat Koshi, a writer of great repute, scholar as a matter of fact, and Avijit Sarkar, a multi-talented artist. And their introductions and forewords have done justice to this book. Then I'll show you a photograph which has been captured in Chandigarh during the Wise Owl presentation. And here are both the writers, On the one side, you see Ramendra Kumar, and by his side is Santosh Bakaya. And you can see both are smiling and laughing, and they always do, crack jokes at each other's expense. Now, let me read out a few, I can't read out the whole, but a few lines from one of the essays from this book. And I have chosen to read Ramendra Kumar's chapter, which is chapter 9 of the book, Cancer, Creativity and Humor. That's what it is titled. Since it's about his cancer, and he has talked about it, and how he has, in this, added his sense of humor in spite of the fact that he was suffering from cancer. You find this piece really humorous. Let's see how he has started. On 29th of November 2021, I was diagnosed with colon cancer. I would have to undergo a series of radiations, chemos, and then a major surgery, which my entire colon would be removed. Imagine, entire colon to be removed. For 20 minutes, sitting in the hospital canteen, I raved and ranted. And then I looked at my wife, Madhvi, and my kids, Ankita and Aniket. I found their faces simply crumple, naturally. Well, this was the introduction to this article. I'll now go towards the last paragraphs of this article. And there was, he says, a relative of his who used to criticize him for according to that relative, he would say that you're making fun of cancer. And senior citizen, he's so obsessed with maintaining gravity that had he been around at the time of Isaac, he would probably have discovered it, and that too without the aid of Apple. Anyways, one day he sent a WhatsApp message to Madhvi. Has Raman gone mad? Why is he indulging in all this nonsense on social media? He is making a mockery of cancer. Does he not know death is no laughing matter? If he continues in this vein, he will die in bits and pieces. And then Ramendra Kumar goes on to say, I knew his temperament. I was stunned. While guys were being berserk, applauding my guts and positivity, this man was deriding me for it. Anyway, I took it in my stride and told Madhvi, please tell him that Raman will not allow the lack of a colon to put a period or a comma or even a semicolon in his humor and creativity. Also add that 2022 is the age of the comedian. Vladimir Zelensky in Ukraine, Bhagwat Mann in Punjab, and Ramendra Kumar in Bangalore. Finally, add that Raman believes in two great philosophers, Gabbar, who stated, Jo dar gaya wo mar gaya, and Pushpa, who declared, Main jhukega nahi. My aged relative got so cheesed off that he blocked Madhvi on WhatsApp. This is the way he ends. And see the remarkable way he has written this chapter, described his disease, described this terrible disease, and then made light of it by adding his humor to it. He is still a happy man. He dances, sings, and enjoys himself, even though he does not have a colon, and he's not bothered by that. So that's what Ramendra Kumar is all about, and you must read this book. Ramendra Kumar has written some wonderful essays, and Santosh Bakaya has also joined in with her humorous pieces. I hope you get it soon and go through it. Even if you have read the Kindle edition, don't forget to buy this book. This will really give you the value for your money. Thank you very much. Have a good evening and also a very good night.